Very excited, yeah, considering, like we said in some comments, after all the years that we'd put in, and that's a lot of different people, so I'm only the spokesperson for a lot, all the work to help get the island with fixed up in the trails and the signs and everything else, and then, suddenly it was closed, and you began to wonder, will that ever get opened again, and what will it change? Well, they got it open with a nice, stronger bridge, and it's all the more accessible and great to see a lot of people here who wanted to come and enjoy the place. It's a different kind of a place. I mean, that's why all of our Quad Cities have different kinds of parks, but there's nothing really like this, where here in the middle of the city, you've got 38 acres that are either wild like this, or that they've got such a history. The signage tells us, we think this is kind of an outdoor, I've often thought almost as an outdoor supplement to Putnam Museum, where you've got a lot of inside exhibits about Quad City history, but here, everything from making steel to fixing of the rivers to use of railroad ties, and on down the line. There's just a lot of history where this place was linked into the industrial character of the town. So I think that's why it's a unique place. So therefore, that's why we always took the position in our report that one shouldn't think about this as making this another kind of a park with manicured lawns and swing sets and that kind of thing. No, where else can you be right within the city without having to go to an outlying forest preserve? Here's a place right in the city where you can walk through and enjoy the trees, get some beautiful views of the Sylvan Slough on the other side, be along the waterfront. The fishing folks absolutely love it as a way to go to get to wherever they like to fish. There's just a lot of good stuff here.
Overall, I think just kind of the terrain. I mean, having some fun, especially if I could get in the woods without my son there. I mean, kind of going over logs and kind of getting in and out of a little up and down. So it's always pretty fun to kind of stomp around a bit. And kind of being from Moline and working downtown, I run by here, so I've been monitoring the progress of the bridge. So I was excited it was opening up here.
And I like the way that the bridge, that it's not a direct kind of copy of the other one. Some of the good stuff in preservation these days is you don't make it look exactly the way something did, but you can pick up features of it. In this case here, you have some of the trusses and you have the iron color. It's an iron type bridge. And I thought they did a nice job of trying to sort of pick up that sense of character. But then to come on here and see the good job that the city had done, because I'd been on here about 3 months ago, and to see how much weed growth and down trees there were, and to be able to see how good they had opened up the trails, and to be rewarded in a sense by the gentleman I saw here yesterday, which is when I came across for the first time. There was a gentleman out here, and he said that he was just a regular local guy, and he said, gee, when I came on the island, it was just the way it was. You can't get any better compliment than that.